Hark to me, and say thine iron doth glow by the faintest breath from fortune's forge, to wield and conquer thine desire in full. Would ye strike to sharpen in the heat, or let dull in trepidation? Yea, moistened palms by tremulous knees, midst arms weighted by the sickness upon his frock, mother's milk shall drown the fearful heart, whilst upon surface's visage a tranquil sea, ripe to lay anxious siege, but for the clasp on memory's quill. Lo comes the reveling storm, naught but silence scapes his gaping maw, fears of ridicule, oh suffocate the passing time, to extinguish a final cry. Returns the plummeting bird in truth, the banded man enraged and lacking thought in sound and fury, yet surrendering not, staunched yet reared and bound by circumstance. Wisely it matters little against poverty, whereupon still he to his card returns. The continued learned experiments of song seized afore the seething instant is gone. Shall release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims just thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims 'tis thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt see a spirit free to void and passage, the conquest of a planet rightfully theirs. There's the rub, to sound the heraldry of a nation, creed of nations, gainst mundanity of life, or half-life mongst the stars, challenged, heated, oh by increments. Failure is the abyss to whom they press, cross the seas, give aught to so impress, but one path by God, to leave and lead away from daughter and patriarchal needs. Upon his return inquires, who be she? Wanted no further is he who fathers collapse. Onwards towards the next deciphering bar, this poor anchor's lost and is naught but chains. Thus the sullied ballad unfolds in tropes, rhythm incessant, sing here, nonny nonny. Release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims 'tis thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims 'tis thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt cease the play, through gossiped rage transcend, raise the ramparts, caged hounds of hell, games of a younger age, now molded trade, devoured, heaved, and spurned upon the stage. Still the verse remains, a pursued riddle, little paid, yet followed as the plague, whilst within lieth anguish magnified by the middling toils for paltry wages, lacking for the basest necessities of house and child, the launted ration scarce, with ne'er a ticket to clothe uncovered loins. Be this a play? Nay, worth not Burbage's spit. 'Tis a story, mine own, written, challenged, oh tenfold to rise and raise, balancing fathered faults to follow the foul play, abrase a mother brace as I depart, desires beheld beyond the days of tedium, when I would move as would a gastropod. Now must I devise the method, else be struck down, imprisoned, the soul chose triumphant o'er failings is just so. Hear me, mother, dearest mine, betimes I shall henceforth, else age at Hecate's lines, and thusly strike, with winged feet to climb, the mountainous forge of fleeting fortune mine. Release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims 'tis thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt release thy spirit to the song in present time, claims 'tis thine, but know this, relinquish not, falter not, for thou hast but one strike upon the forge of fortune. Thus thou shalt claim the treasures of thine eye.